And once again, we go Sonic, grow your own with Captain Tongo. Happy Easter, good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Happy Easter to you, mate.
Have you had a good one?
It's been fabulous. Yeah, the ducks are flying about and the old chickens are clucking away.
I don't know, you look after all those bloody animals, I don't know.
Must be a fortune in feed.
Yeah, I bet it does. I bet, yes. Right then, so how's it been on the allotment and what are we talking about today?
Well, it's been, fabulous weekend, hasn't it? And
Yep.
I've had a good chance to, I've been doing some more potato sowings.
Yes.
And you remember I said about little tip is to put some lawn mowings in the bottom of the trench. It stops the scab.
Yes.
So it's just a little sprinkling of that in.
Yep.
And I even planted some asparagus the other day. I got my delivery of asparagus crowns.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, trouble is I have to wait 2 years before I can eat them. But it's, the wait will be the worth. It'll be worth the wait.
It's good for a diet then, that, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I've got some tips as well, because about sowing seeds. Everybody's sowing their seeds right now. It's the perfect time to get sowing your seeds.
Yeah.
And a couple of years, I saw this programme, a couple of years ago. There was this chap, he's like a West Indian chap, and he had an allotment full of coriander.
Right.
Absolutely fantastic it was. And the chap said to him about how he sowed it, and he says, well, he says, here's a tip. He says, get 2 little flat stones, and when you get a coriander seed, it's like a little round seed, he says, but if you very, very gently crack the outer casing,
yeah.
there's 2 seeds inside the outer casing.
Right.
And he says, so you get 2 seeds for if you crack it, then you spread it, you get 2 more seeds.
Ah.
Now, I've done that. I've tried that on my allotment, but
yeah.
I've also I've planted 5 coriander seeds in a pot.
Yeah.
There's a photograph on my blog spot. You can see each seed has come up, and there's 2 coriander plants on each seed.
Wow.
So it just goes to show he knows what he's talking about.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love coriander, me. I think that's
yeah. Well, it's quite easy to do. You just need plenty of water and a good bit of compost.
Yeah.
And another tip as well I read. If you get these seeds that are really, really tiny, and you tend to sort of like spread them and sprinkle them, and there's loads go in. If you want to sort of make them a little bit more, so you actually only put 1 in each place.
Yeah.
Get a pencil and moisten the end of the tip. I don't know about sticking it on the tongue because you might get lead poisoning.
Yeah.
But moisten it,
yeah.
and then if you very gently touch it on the seed, you can get like 1 on the end, and you just dip it into your hole, and that way you can spread your seeds out better.
Ooh, what a great tip!
So there's a good one.
I should go home and see if there's any lead left in my pencil.
Hey, Robin Williams. You know Robin Williams?
Yeah.
He come out with a blinder the other day. He says, "Spring is nature's way of saying let's party."
Hey.
Everything's growing now. It's fabulous. Everywhere you look, there's like stuff coming through, and it's proper time to get down on the allotment. Hey, here's a story for you.
Go on,
I
then.
love this one. It's about a woman, and she's growing tomatoes in a greenhouse.
Yeah.
But she never gets red tomatoes. She's always got green tomatoes. You know when you get green tomatoes, and
Yeah.
she's fed up of making chutney.
Right.
So, and she notices a next-door neighbour, his tomatoes are always fantastic. He's always got these really ripe red ones.
Yeah.
So she says to him one day, she says, "Here, how do you get your tomatoes so red and mine are always green?" He says, "Well," he says, it's the way you feed them and that." He says, "But I'll give you a tip here. Here's a tip." He says, "It might sound crazy, but," he says, "tonight there's no moon. It's going to be cloudy.
Right.
So after dark," he says, "go out in your greenhouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take all your clothes off
Yeah.
and walk up and down in front of your tomatoes." He says, "Now tomatoes can see in the dark, and they'll be really embarrassed, and they'll blush.
Right.
So in the morning they'll all be red.
Yeah.
You'll see," he says. So she says, "All right then, so what?" So she goes out and she takes all her clothes off. She walks up and down in front of her tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
And then goes to bed.
Yeah.
Next day she gets up, and a neighbour's on the other side of the fence. He says, "Hey, how did that trick go last night?" She says, "Well, it sort of worked." She says, "The tomatoes are still green, but my cucumbers have all grown 4 inches."
Boom.
Boom.
Hey, listen.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, mate. Listen, we'll talk to you next week. Have a great week.